Hello everyone. Today we are going to study about an essential skill that every researcher needs to master, that is scientific writing. Writing in science isn't just about sharing your findings, it's about communicating your research clearly, accurately, and convincingly to a broad audience. Whether you are drafting a lab report, a research paper, or a research proposal, the way you present your ideas can make all the difference. So, first, we would like to discuss what is scientific writing. Scientific writing is a unique form of communication. Unlike creative writing or journalism, scientific writing is precise, concise, and objective. The goal is to convey complex ideas in a way that's easy to understand without sacrificing accuracy. These are some of the important key points we should consider while scientific writing. There are 7 points we should consider, which are as follows: clear and concise language, evidence based arguments, structure and organization, objectivity, ethical consideration, audience awareness, and revision and peer review. We are going to discuss all these 7 points one by one. The first point to consider, it is clarity and precision. Clarity is nothing but avoidance of ambiguity. Your readers should understand your message without confusion. Use simple, straightforward language to convey your ideas. Precision. Be specific. Quantify your results. Define your terms and avoid vague statements. Instead of saying many samples, for example, specify 12 out of 15 samples. The next point need to be considered is structure and organization. Scientific writing follows a standardized format, usually including sections like abstract, introduction, methods, results, discussion, and conclusion. Each section serves a specific purpose. The abstract, for example, summarizes your work. Introduction sets up the context and importance. Methods describe how you conducted your research. Results present your findings, and discussion interpret these findings in relation to existing knowledge. The next point in scientific writing, it is objectivity. Science is based on evidence, not opinions. Your writing should reflect this. Avoid personal biases, opinions, and ensure your statements are supported by data. Use passive voice wherever necessary to maintain objectivity. For example, the experiment was conducted rather than I conducted the experiment. After objectivity, the next key point is ethical considerations. Ethical writing practices are very crucial in scientific writing. Ensure your data is reported honestly. Avoid fabricating or falsifying results. Be transparent about any potential conflicts of interest. So, transparency is very much important. Avoid plagiarism. Plagiarism is a serious offense in the scientific community. Always write in your own words and give proper credit to the original sources of your ideas or data. Tools like Turnitin can help check for unintentional plagiarism. So, ethical consideration very, very important for scientific writing. The next point or next key point for scientific writing, it is evidence based arguments, which generally includes referencing or citation and appropriate data presentation. So, acknowledge the work of others while scientific writing. This not only gives credit but also strengthens your arguments by showing they are grounded in established research. Be consistent with the citation style required by your field, whether it's APA style, MLA style, or something else. Some examples of citation, it is mentioned in the presentation. Along with citation, the another important evidence-based argument which is there, it is data presentation. So whenever you present your research data, you should use either figures or tables to represent your data. And the table or graph or the figure which we are adding in the scientific writing material, it should be labeled with a suitable explanation. After evidence-based arguments, the next key point to consider is audience awareness. Know your audience. Are you writing for experts in your field, or is your audience is a broader audience? Adjust your language and level of detail accordingly. Avoid jargon when writing for a general audience, but be as detailed as necessary for specialist readers. The last point need to be considered in scientific writing is peer review or revision and editing if necessary. So, writing is a process. Your first draft is rarely perfect. Review your work for clarity, coherence, and consistency. Peer review can be incredibly valuable. Having someone else read your work can provide fresh perspectives and catch mistakes you might have missed. So, in conclusion, mastering scientific writing is essential for effectively communicating your research. Remember, the clarity and accuracy of your writing reflect the quality of your research. By following these guidelines, clarity, precision, structure, objectivity, proper referencing, awareness of your audience, thorough revision, and ethical practices, you will be well on your way to becoming a successful scientific communicator. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing how you apply these principles in your own writing.